Hey guys, I'm back for some more Art of War 3. And in today's battle, I'll be playing a PvP in the map Whirlwind. This is one of my least favorite maps, but let's try to win. Of course, we go scouting. We do some pretty good scouting. Collecting the containers here and there. I think it's like I got 55% of the containers. So yeah. Okay, so let's keep scouting. Okay, so we can see my enemy has HQ level 2, 5 supply centers, and I decide to hide that infantry in the forest. And he's going straight away HQ level 3, so I think he's going for Vertex. Anyways, I go for HQ level 3 as well. So I can go for Hawks and Jaguars and so forth. And I can see he's building an avia factory and a power plant. So it's definitely confirmed that he's going Vertex. And so I I build some more anti-air towers and go for Hawks. Of course, I build more power plants so I can build some more anti-air towers. And of course, since my opponent didn't go Navy, I basically got all the containers for myself. So that pushed me in the correct direction of better base deployment. And so at minute 7 and 30, we can see he has Zeus and an airfield, which supposedly has some Vertex on it. Okay, so this is a pretty good base. Okay, so now he tried to attack me, but it didn't work out that good because I already had anti-air. Okay, so I decide to go for his airfield, but then I see that he has some Vertex on the airfield. So if I kept on attacking, my Hawks would just be sacrificed for nothing. So I had to fall back. Okay, so I'm producing jaguars and porcupines to create a standing army against his Zeus. And if I wanted to attack, I wouldn't get hit by Vertex. And so he tried to attack me from a different angle. And I didn't see that coming. So I had to rebuild my airfield. Of course, by now, my internet lagged out, so I wasn't able to rebuild it in time. And it took me a couple seconds to actually put it back on the map. Okay, so with that rifleman, I saw that he's upgrading his special vehicle factory to level 2. So supposedly getting Torrents and Zeus, because that's a combination many Confed players go for. And now I see my enemy goes for my Avia factory. Of course, my Avia factory is so weak. As you saw, 4 Vertex sniped like 70% of the health from it. And so I take some more precautions and build torpedo platforms. Not for anti-navy, but for more of anti-air protection. Of course, I snipe some scouts, just in case if I was gonna attack. I didn't want scouts seeing my attack before going on attacking the enemy base. Okay, so we're producing more units, and I stationed porcupines here and there throughout my base for more of an anti-air precaution. And I use Naval Strike to increase the sight range of my Kaiman. And of course, he attacks my airfield, but he loses all of his 4 Vertex. Which is a good trade, very good trade, because my anti-air precautions made him lose 4 Vertex, which each costed 300. while me only losing one airfield, and some health of my hawks. So that's 300, so it traded off better for me. Of course, now I can see that he's going HQ level 4, and so I decide to do the same. And I decide to upgrade my special vehicle factory, so I can go for chameleon, if need be. Of course, Vertex versus Jaguars is not a good look, so a chameleon would help me. And I made a dragonfly for like a scout, so I can place above the hill. Okay, so I send that one hawk into scout, and I see he has a really strong army with no vertex. He has like 8 Taurens, like 15 Zeus, and 8 Typhoons, I think. Okay, so I'm producing more jaguars and chameleons. And at this moment, I see that he tried to scout me with this dragonfly, but more importantly, we see typhoons coming. And I think he's gonna either move his entire army or just put the typhoons over the hill. And so I decide to move in my hawks to see. And I can see that he has Zeus and Taurens. And yeah, my phone lagged out for a second there because of the intensive army, the size of the army. And so I decide to move my units to the right of the map so I can do a counterattack while he's attacking. So it's like a base trade. He attacks my base and I attack his base. Okay, so as I move my units there, I build torpedo platforms just to prepare for the base trade. And now he is attacking. Okay, so I don't have many troops by my base. I sent most of my troops to counterattack. But this chameleon will make the effectiveness of my troops better, as now he has to force fire. And those torrents are just demolishing everything. Okay, so as those Zeus are force firing, I'm able to buy some time for my troops up north to enter his base. And by now, my troops have entered his base, and now it's a base trade, as I said. We can see he has a construction yard here. I did not realize this during the battle, but he could have built something over the hill. I did not realize that. I was pretty stupid. But anyways, this base trade is going pretty well so far. My jaguars are demolishing the buildings, as his Zeus are demolishing mine. Okay, so you can see that my opponent's base is almost completely destroyed. And the torpedo platforms I built on the south portion of my base are still standing, so I have a little bit more time to react. I moved to the ocean to see if he was building torpedo platforms like I did, but by then my opponent already found out that I had torpedo platforms there. And so, good game. Even though I lost, I got better at base trades. And so that's what matters.